Alright, welcome back to another video. You already know what it is and who it is. And we have some more breaking news. Unfortunately, in the hip hop world, in that community, we have lost another pioneer in the rap game. Gangsta Boo, y'all. I'm gonna run to the clip right now. It's her last message to Daz Dillinger, Snoop Dogg's cousin.
What's up, y'all? Want to give a great condolences to my homegirl, Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell. She had just called me last night. These are the messages she left for me.
Thank you, Daz. I didn't expect that, but it's like formation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, Daz. I love you.
Love you too, Lola. Another message.
You one of the most goofiest gangster niggas I know. I love you, Daz. And, sending you love and light, man. Hope all is well. And just holler at me any fucking time you need me. You know how we rock. Lifers.
For sure, baby.
Daz, send me your number so I could text you my new number. My number, actually, I could give it to you, is 323-633-15. No, dude, I'm hot.
Alright, y'all heard. Y'all pretty much got that's the last message. I don't know if she probably called anybody else around that particular time, but he was the last person that I can probably say received a phone call from her. You know? And then y'all peeped at the end. She was like, "Oh, my bad, I'm high." So we don't know if she was just high off pills because they trying to say it was an overdose, or we don't know if she just was high or weed. We don't know. You know? So with that being said, I mean, she's part of the legendary hip hop group from Memphis, 3-6 Mafia. For the youngest that don't really know about 3-6, they was doing their thing in the mid 1990s, like 95 or something like that. And they was making their rounds. Cause I remember when I was growing up, I used to have a lot of my partners that used to play 3-6. Before, you know what I'm saying, they did sipping on that scissor and all of that. I think she was the only female in their group holding her own. But it's unfortunate because it's kind of airy at the same time. It's like she just did, I don't know if it was a remix or she just did a song with like 3 of the new up and coming females in the rap game right now, like Big Lotto, Glorilla, and another chick. I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but yeah, she just did something real big with them, and you know I think it's starting to do numbers. But it's just very ironic that she just did a collaboratives. You know, she did her feature on that song recently, and Big Low right now is one of the hottest artists in the game. I'm not going to push Big Lotto to the side. Lotto cool, but I don't know. I tell you, I'm not really cool. I'm not really fond of a lot of people remaking songs that already was hot. And she does have a hit record on the radio, but it's a remake, and I don't like remakes. Tory Lanez, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tory Lanez was the only person I really gave a pass when it came to remaking somebody's song, because you'll listen to it and be like, but then he make it sound really good. Some people just do it to ride the wave, but they don't even make the remake better than the original. So with Tory Lanez, in his earlier stages in his career when he started to do remakes, he could sing really good. So when he was remixing them, I was loving it. But you know, I'm a very big critic because, like I say, I don't like remakes. You know, it all depends on the situation. It all depends on the song. You got to make that song sound better than the great itself. So with that being said, man, this beautiful sister right here, Gangsta Boo, you know, she was doing her thing. I mean, at least she got to be on the verses against Bone Thugs-n-Harmony and 3-6 that came out, I think, previously in the past year. But I don't know. It's like the second overdose case in the past 30 days. Not even 30 days, like past 2 weeks. We Gucci Man just lost one of his 1017 artists by the name of Big Scar. I'm gonna do a video on that as well. So I keep telling y'all, it's a big problem. It's a big epidemic in our society. I'm not gonna say worldwide. I'm gonna just speak nationwide, where we had this big problem. It spilled over from the more suburban areas. Now it's like it's more popularized, especially since we had a lot of superstar musicians like Future glorifying pill popping, Juice World glorifying pill popping. I even think Mac Miller died from pill popping. No, we got to put a stop to this, because if it ain't gun violence, it's really pill popping that's taking over the game, and it's killing off a lot of people. We lost Prince. I can keep going. We lost a lot of people in the past 12 years to prescription drugs. So with that being said, man, if you feel like you got a problem, you need to check in with your nearest clinic, man. Don't be afraid to check in to the nearest clinic, because it's never been nothing cool about popping pills. Now, if you got painkillers, ibuprofen, or whatever, cool. But you gotta have a limit, even with like them strong prescription drugs like oxycodone, oxycontin. You gotta be very careful, because they do say it's very addictive. I've never been the type of person to get addicted to pills. I normally just take it for as long as needed, as prescribed, So you really don't want to go beyond that. If you still taking it beyond 3, 4, 5 days, it's a problem. I even had a family member that was addicted to Percocets and Xanax long before I even heard anybody really talking about it. Especially in Florida. It was a big thing in Florida, I believe in Boston. So it's a big deal. And around that time, when this particular family member that I'm talking about was going through his problems, he was probably no older than 19, 20, 21, going through these type of issues in his life. He was going to the clinic probably twice a week, but he was still doing the drug and partially selling the drug. And I would say he was probably selling it because, he'll probably get an abundance amount off the street or wherever he was getting it from, and he was selling it wholesale to other people. And that way he'll keep some for himself and also make a profit. But I keep telling y'all, these pills ain't where it's at. They even legalized weed. Like, weed used to be, people been using weed as a recreational thing anyway, before they trying to put labels on it. A lot of people don't agree with it. They always say people tend to abuse it. But with any substance in life, people will abuse it. You could work out too much, and you could be abusing working out. Video games, you can abuse video games. You might not look at it as being addictive, but anything you do too much of is an addiction. If you eat too much, that's an addiction, because you're going overboard. You're not just eating to feed yourself. You just going beyond that. So it's a lot of addictions in this world. Alcoholism, that's another one. You got to drink every day. You got to smoke every day. Cigarettes, weed, pills, food, you name it, it's an addiction. So we not just putting labels on one particular thing. We all got to have some kind of self-control, man. And we really gotta be honest with ourselves and say, hey, you know what? I got a problem. I need to work on this. So if you know somebody that's going through something, I'm pretty sure it's a 1-800 number hotline somewhere or a clinic somewhere. If you feel like they need that support, don't try to force it on them, because it don't never go well when you're trying to force something on people. But Just lend them your support. Probably hang out with them. Do something where they don't have to rely on that substance. Go karting, miniature golfing, go to Top Golf. I don't know. Just try to do something out the norm that you normally you wouldn't do. Read books. I don't know. Start a YouTube channel. Try to do something that's therapeutic. Vlog every day where you can speak, where you have a voice. Like I'm saying, if you have one of these type of addictions or issues in your life, and maybe, like I said, there's nothing wrong with going to a counselor, therapy, none of that. It's not a Caucasian type of thing. It's a universal type of thing. I believe everybody should at least try counseling, whether it's marriage counseling or individual counseling. Everybody should try it. Therapy. Give it a shot. Never just turn something down, especially if you're giving all these drugs a shot. Try something that's healthy for you. Give that a try. You'll live longer. That's pretty much it, gang. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, she a beautiful soul just because she was on her Gangsta Boo-ish at once upon in her life, and she really was still a rapper. I'm pretty sure she had kids or she had loved ones out here in this world. So it's just, just give your condolences wherever you can do it at, whether it's on her IG page or Facebook. If you know a family member, if you're a close person that's related to her family, just pray for them. Be careful with these GoFundMes. It's always somebody trying to come up with a fake GoFundMe when it's these type of tragic situations, kind of like Shanquella, if I said her name right. Somebody came up with a fake GoFundMe account for her, and they were just trying to skim off top. So you really, those people right there was really just taking away from the actual cause, making it a little bit more complicated for the family to really get that support that they needed. So them people that do that stuff, they should be ashamed of themselves, dog. Hands down. Again, man, we just lost Gangsta Boo. I don't know if that was the first. When she passed? She passed today or yesterday. So it's like off the break. It's always going to be shootings. It's always going to be somebody ODing because, like I say, between gun violence and these prescription drugs, it's a big deal. We don't got time to be worrying about Trump and this dude not paying his taxes. Nobody cares. Because if you cared, you would have been fined him and penalized him for it. So we don't want to hear about it every day. It's real stuff going on in this world. People dealing with substance abuse, gun violence. We need to address things like that on a daily basis and how we can combat it. Because nobody cares about Trump and what he got going on, because he don't care about nobody but himself and his pockets. I ain't mean to bring Trump up, but brother trying to run for president again. Now I know I ain't voting for him. Shit, I don't even know if I'm gonna vote for Biden again. I'm still waiting on Buddy to, give it his all as far as the student loan forgiveness, because I feel it's a lot of people that need some forgiveness, because a lot of political people and a lot of high places that done got their situations forgiven, a lot of big CEO companies that done got their situation forgiven. Yeah, we know all about it because we done heard about a bailout before. So can we get some bailout? But that's a whole nother conversation that I will touch up on. Last but least, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit like on my videos because it helps with the algorithm. A lot more people get to hear the story, hear my perspective. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you actually know I dropped a video. Whether you watch it now when I do it live, or you just catch it later on when you got free time, when you're on your way to work or you're on the lunch break. My videos, I try not to keep them that long because I know people got things going on and things to do. and kids to take care of and a family to take care of. But with that being said, before I end the video, I gotta give a special shout out to all the new people that have been subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. We on that road to 1,000. So even if I don't drop a video in a day or two or maybe even a week, you know what I'm saying, still continue to support my channel, because we on the rise. And we gonna get there, Track Squad. Y'all gotta bear with me. This past year ain't really been so bad. I seen a lot of growth in the channel. Still trying to figure my way. But I feel like this is it. I feel like this is the wave right now. You know, I'm still doing other things. But again, I like to thank everybody that has been hitting that like button, because it helps, especially subscribing to the channel. Thank everybody out there, man. Take care of yourself, man. If you got a pill popping problem or alcoholic problem, try to deal with it day at a time. If you see that bottle, that prescription bottle there, man, take a day off, my dude. If not two, just take a day off, because it's not that, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can get through without it for the day or tomorrow, that's another day that you're going to allow yourself to live. And I know don't nobody want to go out like that. Yeah, you might feel good or high or medicated, however you feel. Just give it a day without it. You know what I'm saying? Too much of something ain't always good. Go out, try something new, do something different. Go reach out, go spend some time with some family members or something. Again, man, I thank y'all for tapping in. This is OG, and I'm out, man. Another video coming soon.